Greetings, Cybers. Let's go back with more Final Fantasy XIV Darntro. We last left off, we completed the third feat and acquired a third keystone. Before it was so rudely and annoyingly taken by KuroZeraphimVT because he couldn't be bothered to do it fairly. So the next time I see him, he's getting a comment in black to the face. So yeah, despite us having completed 3 defeats, we're going down to 2 keystones again. Luckily, Kona helped us save Wukla from the kidnapping that caused us to lose the keystones. So far, Kona is proving to be a lot more capable and a lot more welcoming compared to KuroZeraphimVT and even Jakul. And Jakul's got this whole warmonger mindset going on, and I really feel like that it's not, his mind isn't completely there. And it feels like that his assistant, I don't know, I can't remember his name, the one doing all the talking for him seems to be the one pulling the strings, in my opinion. I feel like that's what's going on here, but I could be wrong. But anyway, we finally made it to the land of the giants, and we're about to start on the 4th feat to get the 4th keystone, and hopefully find some inkling about the Golden City for Cryo. The Feat of Proof. Alphino would share his strategy for information gathering. As we've been informed, the Feat of Proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gefurler somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yakoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask you pay close attention while attempting to divine Groveler's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory, anyway. Let us see what we can discover. All right then. I feel like this is another feat that would be difficult for KuroZeraphimVT. All the feats been, actually now I think about all the feats been difficult for KuroZeraphimVT because he can't even do it fairly or even think right. Gather information in World's Echo. Alright then, guess we gotta start asking around. Man, these buildings are big. Then again, these are giants, so it makes sense that they are. I think these guys can tire over Rogadon. The High Luminary? No, I have not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. The Zabral who came out of the temple earlier, was that really the 3rd promise? She seems rather unimposing. I was meant to succeed the mighty KuroZeraphimVT. She'll find a way. Hopefully. Any luck, Cryo? From what I've seen of them so far, the Yakoi seem like gentle and reserved people. They do, don't they? You wouldn't expect it from, well, maybe in some cases, it's always the big ones that are kind of gentle sometimes. When you finish asking around, you can meet back where we started. Alright. Asking you after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man, with deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as such value as any treasure we possess. They are records of our lives lived, your arrival too. I will etch into the stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about her ways, then I bid you first visit Proof, to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. Grave sites, huh? I wonder if they're the ones that carved the other murals than Tuliao. The ones that told KuroZeraphimVT's journey and the Interral. Tilly Yolin? No, you are from farther away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is a wanderer of the Sky Ruin, but also a keeper of the sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside of the village. I see. So he's often outside the village from the sounds of it, due to his duties as the High Luminary. Looking at something outside? This wall's covered in Yokoi writing. I wonder what it says. The Yokoi are bigger than I imagined. Side by side, they make even a Hanu look small. I guess they would, now that I think about it. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? Not quite. As expected. What then of clues are the hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Griffler is also charged with keeping the graves. One of them did mention the graves when I talked to them. As did I. The Yakoi's sepulchre, I don't know how to pronounce that word, appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter their burial grounds? Actually, proof, you say. And he encouraged you to visit this place yourself. Yep. So I think it's safe to say we are allowed to go out there. Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Griffler there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Yokoi. The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, I can leave from that. We can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? We have some place to start. That's weird or nothing. The others have gone on ahead to proof, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, and so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for the cracky terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first, so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try heading up to Erinville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. All right. I think about it. Is there a current close by? A few yams north. Yeah, it does look treacherous if you just fall off this place. What is that out there? It looks like the ground is burnt up. What'd I say? It's not quite mountain climbing, but these steep slopes are exhausting enough. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it looks like those look like flames. Is that molten rock? These have the look of homes rather than graves, but it would seem long years have passed since anyone living resided here. Take a look at this crater. There is no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Valgarmanda's rampage, as told by the saga. The sky ruin's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And Herodot, it's a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of local maps. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully he's still heading that way. Hopefully. So this from Valgarmanda. Dang. Good thing that didn't come to Eorzea. Ugh. That would have been bad. Actually, isn't it supposed to be it's to the west. It's probably where we're going to head next. I don't know. Hopefully they didn't get too far off the beaten path. There she is, the pacing gravekeeper. Wilklamat wins again. Since when was this a competition? Looks like everyone here is here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gerfurler? No, I am not. The luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on Seppu... Gravesites! I'm just gonna call it gravesites, because trying to pronounce these words is a pain in the ass. To those who came in search of him. Oh, so we are meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Oh. Burning. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of those who know them. This is why we build our gravesites before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me, even now. Up there stands my own. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs, in the same manner my friend does mine. Has it always been thus for your people, this conception of existence and death? Continue along this path to the inedible passage. Hold the history upon its walls. You may find the answers to your questions. Then that's what we will do. Your tradition is fascinating, and I'd love to know more. It is interesting. I thank you for allowing me to share them. For in doing so, will I remain in your hearts also. I'd say so. Alright. So, in a way, these are graves, but bodies aren't buried here. Instead, they're just murals to tell a story of their lives after their bodies have ceased, after their hearts have stopped. That's an interesting concept. I like it. That way, no one actually truly forgets them. one of the things I do like about different subcultures or cultures in general is how they perceive life and death. Some see death as like reincarnation, others like, well, stuff like this. In truth, they're not truly dead, but just so long as their memory is preserved. Stuff like that. It's always been interesting to see for me. Hello. A fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way. Please, we'd love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. This first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yakui. Blessed with size and strength, unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yaktural under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition of Zaktural. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, and grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Jorger the Boundless, we still make use of that bridge until the hour for travel, and I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. Right? We haven't even seen the entire bridge itself, and you say it took the better part of a century? I wouldn't be able to last a year. But I've never heard of any Yokoi living in Zaktural. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Zaktural those dozen years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Disease? Some terrible illness? No virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local Tanawata and Setona, it was but a mild affliction, the sort that comes for the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yakui who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continue to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. Ooh. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. So we might want to keep our distance from there. Got it. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, other than the burial or mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urkopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought for so long and put so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the same continent with peoples unalike to us in appearance or custom. The fear of invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on and on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster of Zaktural and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. Yep. And so we return to the present. I justly found this brief history of our people enlightening. in more ways than one. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Terali, how you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of KuroZeraphimVT. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond this entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we are going, to the top of KuroZeraphimVT. We're going to end up on that mountain eventually. Let's get a move on for it. I wonder if this is where you know the dungeon or if it's just going to be just us walking up. Because usually how these expansions go, it's usually 2 dungeons and then a trial. We've only had 1, so we're kind of overdue for a second. If I'd known we'd be climbing KuroZeraphimVT, I might have not raced up and down all these trails. My feet are killing me. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. But how long have you been standing there? I was just checking the scenery is all. Uh-huh. Come on, we don't want to fall too far behind Alphino and the others. Oh, I'd say that you would have learned not to act all tough by now. Then again, you are still growing. Turn on the teleport option and clicking the topo. I cast a rejuvenating spell on Wolf Mats. Even our indomitable dirt promise is feeling the strain of these slopes. I fear it won't be much use to you as a guide past this point. Even in Tuliao, there is precious still written about the secret peak of KuroZeraphimVT, beyond whimsical poetry, that is. The true size of a mountain is never more apparent than when you're standing right at its foot. Yep, you can say that. Oof, I think he might give Kilimanjaro a run for his money. I hope we come across Jaja on the way to the summit. We still owe him for the troubles he caused us in Kazama Uka. Agreed. You remember how the chronicler said that the more they fought, the further away they moved on from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zoro Jaja attempting the feat of proof, and he will have heard that same lesson. We can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people to war. Doubtful. He seems like someone that's quite stubborn or just too far gone before you even realized it. The High Luminary. Wukalamat gazes up the summit of KuroZeraphimVT. That's a big mountain.
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Yep.
Farther.
Do not do your own challenge. Tell me, stunted ones.
Tuliorlu.
Did the sword lights make you all the way from Tulia? Tuliolo. Huh.
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Clearly.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
And if she is...
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
Ah, I see where this is going now.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
That's not a good idea to try, my friend.
The giants have their own factions too, it seems.
Surprising.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn a gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Clearly none of the others had gotten here before us, otherwise these guys wouldn't be standing saying that.
I don't want to fight you.
Then die on your knees.
Huh? What is... Whoa! Big bird! Feisty bird!
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here! Your neck will be the first I snap this day!
He's going after the one that he knocked down first. Book the max!
That's right.
Is that bird covered in crystals? I'm just not noticing. Hold on. Yeah, it is. Back off, Feather Brain.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening.
The old body moved before your brain did.
I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends.
She's not wrong.
How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to KuroZeraphimVT.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We
Yes,
will
sir.
not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Gufurlor is waiting.
Right. I know that we'll be encountering that bird, too. So let's get going. Quest accepted. KuroZeraphimVT is now accessible. As well as the Alpha Note here, won't be joining us as a healer. I'll tend to this one's wounds. Go ahead with the others. In that case, who's healing? Because I know I'm not doing it. We'll be seeing you soon, Gufurlor. As I've said before, I am no fighter. I'll fight you from a distance and keep well out of your way. The bird must roost somewhere in the mountain. We will need to be wary of disguise as well. Well, I don't mind guarding Erenville on the river. I look forward to swinging a blade on their front lines this time. Right. But again, it leaves the question. If Alpha knows here, then who's doing the healing? Oh! Alize! Okay. I mean, red mages can heal, just not as efficiently as others, but yeah, that works. That works, I guess. But I need to be careful where I'm standing then. Oh boy. Wow. Now this is a mountain. Is that coral along the mountainside? Electric coral, might I add? And it's got electric aspected enemies here too, and whoa! Those are some birds. Move on. We've been climbing for ages. And we're barely halfway. The wood climb starts from here. Ruins Wrath. Oh, hold up. Almost got these. Of course, no warp. Hammer time. Hammer rush. Cut.
I'll handle the healing.
All seeing him. Those are 2 in cayenne. Some 2 in yellow. And the 2 in magenta. Finally, coming in black. Ice sprites. Evidence of how dense this ambient ether must be. Look at all these crystals. Yep, there's a lot of crystals here. I'm surprised to have Valente being a healer. I don't have to worry about her hogging the freaking limit break. Again. Oh, not Rainbow Drip. When he's coming to black. It takes too long to cast. We got fire enemies. So yeah, these are crystals, not coral. Hello there. What is that? Must be a snow spirit. Not that I've ever seen one. Who's that star news? Rusting fracas. Rainbow Drip.
Hold still.
Oh, I see what's happening here. That's Bob. Captures its own means in ice? What? Oh, the ones in ice are the ones that attack. The ones that aren't in ice are the ones that attack first. Okay. Gotta watch the patterns. Level up.
I have you now.
Oh boy. That's full feet again. Here. I'm seeing through your gimmicks now. Now what's this? Oh boy, that's what it is. Snooky and large and small.
Let's
Oh,
give them a
boy.
show.
Big ones to the ones. The whole family's here. Look at them all. We can handle it. Can we though? But one thing we gotta pay attention to what's going to be hitting us first. Look out of the way, what's going to hit us next? Painted. Log of the Ages. It's almost down.
I'll handle the healing.
And level up. There better not be any more of those. I feel chilled to the bone. Oh, there.
I'll handle the healing.
Alright, goes that way. Stop there fast. One. Stand up. Wait, is it roll down? Caught up. Since I've been doing so much spread. Ow! Right. That was unintended. We'll have to find another path. Think of it as an added test to your resourcefulness. We just didn't mean to do it. This won't stop us. So he was bigger for us. I wonder why they didn't stop him. Well, I guess they probably thought he was too strong. time.
I'll
Hammer
handle the
press.
healing.
Rolling hammer. So let's do the single target attacks. We spread against him with more enemies. 3 or 4. 3 or more, technically. I don't know.
I have you now.
Crystal. Whoa, up we go. Way up. Wow. Oh, wow, we are way up. It's the bird we were fighting. The bird from earlier. It's the bird that attacked the giants. Yes, it doesn't look pleased to see us. No, it does not. Oh, it takes a while from ours. Uh-oh. Red slice walk shatters in pieces. Oh dear. Move! Oh, that hurt. Oh dear. It's gonna hurt more. Up again. Oh. Being covered in crystal up. There we go. Oh no. Bam.
On your feet.
Where medic go? And you didn't teach me this yet. Why? This again. Down. If we're fighting it this early, when was it going to be the final boss of this dungeon? Oh, there we go. You did it! That was barely a challenge. Don't get cocky on me now. Still a bit more to go. It's gonna be the final stretch. Cloud traps. Yeah, big iguanas. One down. The other. We're good. Treasure chest. Just a coffer. Yep, way high up. Picture wounds. So a bit more to go. I don't know why I keep hovering my mouse over a rainbow chip like I'm about to use it. To meet you, and then I think we're going to be the final boss this time.
Take that! Hold still!
Oh boy. Taken care of. Ah, I see what this is now. Dawn's Elector. Gufrilla.
I am Gurfurur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Alright. This will be fun. So that's the height luminary. He's huge. It's a fight he wants, then we'll give it to him.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
Oh, yep, that hurt. And even I got smaller, great. With a way of history carved in stone.
Chronicles of it. Retell the hunters of roiling waters.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think the mural is picked what's about to happen. And it's what it is.
Chronicles of it. Recount the story of erupting peaks.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I will take the measure of your resolve.
Resolve, eh?
Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Grab these. Oh boy, what we grab?
Spirit of my brethren,
We're in glory.
your thunder roars!
Six is formidable, but so is ours. Then fast!
That you should endure my fury.
I have you now.
Chronicles of it, record the cruelty
Knockback.
of merciless storms.
Oh boy. And tornadoes. Oh boy, that's a problem. I'm in danger. Very much in danger. Alex, help me! How'd I get vulnerability up? Damn it! Where'd I get vulnerability up from? Ugh, I gotta do that fight over again. We're doing so well. Damn.
Prove to rule.
Try this!
Chronicles of it. Recount the joy of erupting peaks.
Sorry, Muse.
Chronicles of it. Retell the hunger of roiling waters.
Past 80.
I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Good now, let me see I'm kidding anymore. Yep, that's it.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars! That you should endure my fury.
I've endured worse.
Chronicles of Hell, record the cruelty of merciless storms.
10. And a half though. This side. We're good.
Let's give them a show!
Oh boy. We're good. And then 35. Even K-Maker.
I have you now! Now I'll show you! Back off!
Close. On 10% left.
This should do it!
Come on. 5%, 2%. Let me break. Star Storm. victory. That was some fight. Hope he knows how to pick his selectors. I think we did well considering our opponent. Carved history is recreated through magic. An interesting... whatever Alistair said. Alright, we're done here. Erinville.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur-Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
They are.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
But did they find it? That's the important part.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Kona, Dankard, Orianze. he just made it here.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
And just like that, he's revitalized with some good drink. Dang.
Here and now, I think he means.
He just got through climbing up that mountain. This really is quite a feat. Let's get out their way. They have some coordination here. Dinkwit's a tank, Orian's a healer, and Kona's walking the machinist's job, so they got some damage on their side. So how'd they do? I wish they could have watched, let us see it. I guess it would have been too much to animate it. I don't know. Kind of wish they let us watch how the fight went. Considering their Kona's standing, I guess he held his own pretty well.
Well fought, second promise. for you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
The fourth keystone. I honestly felt it would have taken a lot longer, but here we are.
3 to go.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Agreed.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve.
Wait, really? Why would he back off so suddenly?
On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat.
Good question.
The
Right
earlier
here.
stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
Is this where they fought the Valley Garmanda? Or... Oh, wait a
All
minute.
these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth.
Oh.
Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valley Garmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
So just the burial grounds for the high luminaries.
That explains why there are so many.
Zeralja.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Figures. Which means Bakul is last. Out of breath, aren't we?
Ah! Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Whoa, he can be imposing when he wants to be.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, gotta mind our manners here.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Sepulchre. That's what it's called, sepulchre. Wait, his father's?
Papa has a grave?
He must have really earned the respect of the Yokoi. We got a grave here. Before he's even kicked the bucket, no less.
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valley Garmanda. Your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Well, I'll be damned.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenra?
Kettenrun? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Wow.
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
Now, that's a name you haven't heard. Kakiwa.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokui. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He certainly did.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Of course, that's what you say.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zoralja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason.
Yeah, they both seem to embody
Is there
two
anything that
aspects.
I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Yeah, looking at it, those two do embody separate aspects of KuroZeraphim. Well, what else defines your father aside from strength and knowledge?
What else defines him?
Right.
Oh, of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
What in the hell was that?
What in the hells was that?
That's exactly. That did not sound good. Huh? Is that Alpha now?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
Oh, I knew it. I knew he'd break free.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Yep. To Valigarmanda's free.
Valigarmanda is free.
But that was going to take longer for it to break
You
free.
need to get back there, now!
Unless someone let it out. So they're going to help us again.
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
But is he going to take that opportunity? Or is he going to test his own power against the monster his father defeated? Honestly, I would be surprised if he didn't take that chance. This would be a good chance for him to test his martial strength, but this would be a good opportunity to take. Instead of get back to Warlord's Echo. Oh boy. Question is, how did it get free? My money's on KuroZeraphim trying to mess with us again. But even then, still. Wait, which way? This way. Good, you're back. There's much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a sudden surge of ether, there were already fallen giants everywhere. Right now, everyone is preoccupied with treating the wounded. Quick, catch your breath and then lend a hand where you can. Will do. You may now enter Worker's armor with a party of NPC avatars. An echo of madness. Alphna would enlist your aid in checking on the injured Yakoi. If you are ready, then there may be injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I ask that you alert me to them. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. You can gather here once you've seen to these people's hurts. Right. Said level of the white maid shop before. It's only at, what, level 91, 92? Yeah, 92. You, the third promise's protector. Everything was bathed in bright red. The searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move. Searing heat? That doesn't sound like the Valley Garmanda. I thought we only specialized in ice and wind magic. Or maybe I forgot. It does use fire magic. There, that's a tell. Best of all, you'll be back on your feet in no time. Leandre says fire ether pervades the entire village. What happened here? Many of the villagers sustained burns, but the fire found no purchase in these stone buildings. A small mercy. Yep, fire can't get through stone. Well, not without enough force anyway. Everything burns. The touch of cloth is agony, yet I still live. Yet I will live. Believe me, there are others in more dire need of help. Hold strong. This is definitely bad. Over here. My wounds are nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat, it's as if all the moisture has left my body. Burns, exhaustion, and thirst. It's definitely signs of, well, that's basically dehydration. Yep, it's all pointing to fire ether, doing a lot of damage here. Speak with me. Stay with me. We'll have a healer see to you soon. I haven't picked up not a single ether current in all this madness. Oh well. I'll get back. I'll try to track them down later. I've done all I can for now. Anything you found were awake and alert then. Yep. That as well. We've let the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. The fire swept through the village. The details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, Verprolor, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then I felt an intense wave of ether, and returned to find Warlord's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Valley Garmanda had broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste. Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with this situation. Yes, we should speak with the temple guard, see what's become of the Skyruin's prison. Right. What could have caused this? Imagine if we had truly broken free. You don't think we would have ravaged this place 10 times over by now? Whatever answers exist await us inside the temple. The High Luminary will have returned by now. Hopefully he's found out more than we have. They did say the prison was beginning to fail, but I felt certain it would hold for another few years at least. Was I mistaken? I would be glad to learn that this was all some misunderstanding. A futile hope by the looks of things. The High Luminary grants your entry, and awaits you within.
What happened?
Oh god, it is gone.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
But KuroZeraphimVT. Because all the other three were already up to summit. Oh, the echo. No need to tell me. I'll just look and see for myself.
Who enters this hallowed hall?
Yep, it's the twin-headed bastard.
Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
What did you do?
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. KuroZeraphim caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve.
Oh, you didn't.
And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
Oh no.
You mustn't!
But I already have.
You absolute bastard.
Little terror.
He let out the damn vigil. That's where the surge of fire ether came from.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
What purpose could be for freeing that monster?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
No. He's lost anybody to call himself a claimant at this point. He doesn't deserve the throne. As far as I'm concerned, there's only 3 of us in this running.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
Of course you'd ask me. Simple.
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. but I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Vali Yarmanda.
Not by yourself, you're not.
This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession.
Stop you right there, because you know we're going to help you anyway.
But for the sake of Urko Pacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
As if you had to ask. You weren't the signs of the seventh dawn for no reason.
To abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh?
At this point, might as well be.
I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
Right. Could take this chance to go.
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
Right. But you're going to help, aren't you? Just don't tell us outright.
If you resolve to slay Vali Yarmanda, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
Right. Gotta track it down.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Oh yeah, they would need. They'll need to. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, KuroZeraphim can pretty much consider himself disqualified from this, right? From this feat, right? Success in at this point. I don't know why we're allowing him to continue. When I said I would take on the duties of a guide, that did not include the tracking of an ancient and terrible vigil. Still, we can't leave Vali Yarmanda free to ravage the land. So the Clement reckless enough to free the Sky Ruin and become Dawn servants, what would become truly your ally? That fiend Jaja, he's rotten through and through. There's nothing blessed about him. Two casters releasing spells of fire at the exact same moment. A feat impossible for any but a two-headed Molta. So, Erenville, any ideas of how we can track Vali Yarmanda? The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain the Sky Ruin's whereabouts far more quickly. Though a Terral Vigil is an extraordinary nature, Vali Yarmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. What is that? A floating hand? Now's not the time to be playing with toys. This is no toy. It's an ether seeker. As the name suggests, gleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. Who came up with the design? If you've had it in your pack this whole time, I can calibrate to follow a specific ethereal aspect. The problem with Rally Garmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Rally Garmanda from its icy imprisonment, KuroZeraphim casts spells which quicken its fire aspected ether, which means it's probably full of fire right now. The residents here were ununiformly afflicted by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that, upon breaking free, Rally Garmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain: fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults, as we were not able to input our query's unique etheric signature in advance. The device will respond to any living source of fire-aspected ether. So we have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled gleaner tool. I say why not pursue both methods at the same time. Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. Right. You travel with me then, Kokozan, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery fiend. You can count on me. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to the eyewitnesses. The more sky ruin sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village to attend to the Yakoi. Very few are seriously injured, but I'm wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Rally Garmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Good call. Right, it sounds like we have a lot of work to do. To be on our way as well. Let's go. Echo of madness indeed. Okay, we're about to be at 2 hours, so real quick, we're going to take a quick break before getting to this because I know we're about to fight this thing. So I'm going to take a quick break, grab a snack, use the terrain, all that. I suggest you all do the same. So, be right back. back. Pointing the way. Erenville is ready to send his ether-seeking device in pursuit of Valley Garmonda. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the seeker to detect fire expected ether. Let's go then. Unbelievable. If KuroZeraphim thinks he can still even participate in the Rite of Success, and after this, he's lost both of his minds. Checking my equipment. Sensors set to detect ethereal aspect fire. Right, the seeker is ready to go. Warless Echo is still suffused with Skywound's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Once you choose to depart, Erenville will accompany you. The Ether Seeker will begin leading you onwards. Follow the Ether Seeker to its destination without falling behind. If you leave Erenville for any reason, or you decide to Ether Seeker, you may try again by returning to the starting point. Alright. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of ether, fire expected ether. Lead on. But then you excluded the sound from this. Oh, I can already see something with aspect of fire. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. And it's turning. Choice of fire experience. Getting disengaged. Yeah, of course. A fire sprite. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Nope. Like, those things are a dime a dozen. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the seeker if you leave it be. Got it. Put out this fire. There we go. Taken care of. Necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Checking nearest fire aspect of ether. Discovered a new location. And I see another fire aspected monster. That one looks real nasty. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem if you don't take care of it. Surprising enough, but again, not what we're looking for. If you would be so kind. Got it. Wasn't so bad. Taken care of. Right, thanks. I had to ask if you give you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to, yeah, it was nothing. Seeker, resuming tracking. Did you try to point out something useful this time? Affirmative, resuming tracking. I got wipe. Come on, another one? Oh, multiple of them. Oh, then say it towards the sports marks. Were these here before? I don't know, because we haven't been in this area yet. Another remnant of Valley Garmanda's last rampage. The greatest flames registered to the Seeker as incorporeal ether. In the words of the Tulialai saga, when Valley Garmanda reaches out of control, its fire burns forever. Its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. You can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. Oh, that'll work. Just realized I hadn't had my camera on. Pardon me. There, now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Valley Garmanda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies. It seems that I still have much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. Oh, you were doing fine. And level up! Level 85. I mean, 95. I forgot I'm not in Shadowbringers, and I forgot I'm not in Endwalker anymore. The Sky Ruin. Erenville is ready to resume tracking Valley Garmanda. This time, the Seekers should be attracted solely to Valley Garmanda's ether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Simple ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Accelerated. What now? Oh, I'm here. Northwest. Somewhere around here, I take it. Yep, right there. Just found one. Yeah, we just sent down here. Ah, we're fine. We're fine. It's pain. Power through it. Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Sky Ruin's fire. Now we know we have to set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for ethereal concentration. This will direct us to the Turiel Vigil itself. Recalibrating sensors, resuming tracking. Here's ether current, northeast. Fortunately, we're going west. Oh, it's just a fate. I'm not gonna worry about that. Wait, this is through... Oh, it's through it's past the murals. That's a bit worrisome, I feel like. I think we can notice if Valigarmanda was inside the passage. Let's head through to the other side. Anything? Oh, is that bad?
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all.
Either that, or we're right.
In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Vorkor Lardor.
Vorkor Lardor?
We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alright. Pick up your link pearls.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhui with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
Makes sense.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Vorkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
Huh? You three.
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
You cannot be serious right now.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone.
Kinda need to go that way to
We
stop
don't
it.
slay it now. It will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question.
Seriously? That thing
Your
is going to...
band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Vorkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
Kona. I knew you'd come to help us.
The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
It's true.
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Why don't you come with us? Giving it out. Or...
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Or just test his might against the damn thing.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vitral my father was unable to kill.
both my brothers here. This battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
For crying out loud.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuli-Yolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true.
So you'll let us pass?
Consider the debt repaid.
Gladly.
But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuli-Yolan rule.
Never said you'd had to.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
Of course, it's still going to try.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Yeah. Jackass.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuli-Yolal becomes.
He has his own reasons. But all
Even the
advances are on the
crudest
same
rock has
side.
value as a stepping stone.
And there it is.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Well said. It's gonna move on then. Sky Ruin awaits. Worker Lordor, now accessible. During this quest, and when using your duty support system, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of NPC companions. Some of these allies will differ from those you are normally able to select. They did this like for the first time in Endwalker with with the last primal. This will be interesting. I know Kona wouldn't be one to rush off and leave others to deal with the creature like Armando. It hath been some time since last I joined thee in battle. Indeed, so full have been our days upon these shores. Without the seem a lifetime had passed. It does, doesn't it? What is on your mind, brother? Even Papa may not have been able to slay Valley Garmanda, but with the Dawn's promise and our allies all fighting together, I believe we can do just that. I've never faced anything this powerful before, but I swear I won't hold you back. Valley Garmanda will demand our undivided attention, but Sub-Zeralja has nothing sinister planned. You and yours have journeyed to the edge of existence and back. I'm sure defeating this overgrown snake bird is well within your capabilities. Yet, I bid you be cautious all the same. That the future Dawn servants will ignore my counsel to indulge a whim is vexing. We need him to speak. Fair enough. So, Tancred's coming in at Gunbreaker, of course. Intrepid with Woklamat, or Theologian with Orianze. Alzay's going Red Mage. Zeralja, Viper, Crowd, Pictomancer, and Kona, Innovator. Alright. Let's fight this overgrown snake bird. Full party. Rob Vigil, probably Garmanda. Yeah, that thing's trying to store its power. Duty commenced. Skywing falls today. Fertilia, stay alive. No foolish risks. No guarantees there, Kona. Tempestuous wind surrounds Valley Garmanda. The wind, it's all around us. Whoa! Oh, it's 8 orange I got hit, but you're fine. Valley Garmanda gathers its strength. It's not a safe spot to stand. No, it is not. Oh dear. Back up, back up, back up! A beast is a beast. So you tell yourself that. You want to catch the same way twice. Building energies, blending energies built within Valley Garmanda's wide open beak. Where its breath. Oh crap! Yep, that hurt. Ugh, I need to pay more attention. Agreed. Get in the center. Tank busters. Attack. Still suffering from trauma. Blend force trauma, but I'm good. Sky ruin. What is that? What's this now? I don't know, but I don't like. It's either. It's staggering. Oh shit! What in the sky? The ground. It's all changed. Chicks fighting children. What if we just...
Out of my way!
Yep, that works. Oh, Alize and Oriente took a hit.
Think you're tough, do you?
Hail of feathers. Ah. Something tells me you don't want to be near those. Bolts of lightning fall upon the battlefield. Willamette! Kona! Be careful with the wind-infused ground. Damn it all, how could anyone else see that coming? Armanda summons arcane circles of thunder. I would strike it from our flanks. Oh! Okay, cracking the screen like that is just... It just come back to normal. Just tried controlling the ambient ether. Oh no! Urgh. Still standing. Sky Ruin. It's summoning ice now. Charging these again. Be your rest. We'll fight through it all. Ice down. It's biting cold. It's unbearable. We need to do something before we freeze to death. Bubbling avalanche forces from the southwest. Uh-oh. Ground shaking? Yep. Could have been buried alive. But we weren't. Ice up be thy tomb. Oh no you don't. You ain't freezing me that easy. Bubbling avalanche forces from the southeast. Come on. Come on. Is that all you got? Breath attack again. I got minus summons arcane circles of ice. Oh boy! Ha! You missed me. Get quick on your feet. Disaster zone. Ugh. Okay, I hate that. I really do. Ruin for a fold. Ruinous power. Oh no. Beyonce. Ugh. These spikes are rather ominous, and we must break them. Time to speak next. They don't keep hitting us constantly, isn't it? Get the glacial beacon. Okay. Truly disaster? To me, brace for the worst. Racing. Endure, my friends. Trying to. It's not so bad. We can take this. Ha! You won't break us. A momentary discomfort. Is everyone still with us? Of course. Then let's finish this. That's why I'm slowly consuming you, cause damage over time. Oh, come on! Get in the center, get in the center, get in the center!
Behold the heavens' brilliance!
Sky Ruin again. Summoning lightning. Again with the ambient ether? Its energies are inexhaustible. Endless strength or not, victory will be ours. Oh god. Like, which should we go for first? Oh, both at the same time. That's what we're supposed to do. Ow! Ow! Yep, that was my mistake. Hail of feathers. Oh, wait a minute. Give me that, give me that, give me down! Ooh, that was close. This again. Oh boy. Yep, that was my fault. Ow. Just followed after everyone. Assassin zone. We have it on the ropes. Temperate, look at Matt. LB3's ready. Sky Ruin. It's coming from first, southwest, southeast. Southeast! Go drip.
Out of my way.
Freezing dust. Won't stop me from moving. Oh, come on now. Help. 8. Thank you. Alright. I've had quite just about enough of you! Not yet, apparently. Not. Wait for the disaster zone, then do it. I've had just enough of you. Limit break. Romantic fantasy! Time to finish you off.
Let's give them a show!
There. Oh. And stay down. We won? We won! I've been curious to see Zeralta in action. And now we have. He's quite a capable fighter. It was an ordeal indeed. Well, that was grueling. I expected more. You fought well, Lamenti, without hesitation. Small wonder why they called it the Sky Ruin. Oh man, that was awesome. I was hoping we get to do a trial with everyone. But I was expecting Alphinaud to fill the 8th slot, not Zeralta. That thing definitely lived up to its name.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda.
Need to take a minute for myself.
A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
We did what the great Gulul Jaja couldn't. And lived to tell the tale.
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father.
Oh?
The Vidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
Oh, way to put a damper on the celebrations, Kona.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it?
Oh, I mean...
Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll surpass him one day.
You're right about that. Just need a few more battles like this one under my belt.
Oh, trust me, no you don't. I've faced plenty of these battles myself. More than enough.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Zeralia?
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
Oh, yeah, we said.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
Yeah, we did. He's probably head back soon. Oh, that was awesome. Not as awesome as fighting Luklamat's dad, but still. I'm still giddy for my victory. You have every right to be. No matter of outdoing our father aside, this was the best outcome we could have hoped for. Never again will our people need fear the looming shadow of the Sky Ruin. Didn't I tell you? I pull my own weight in battle now. You certainly do. Witnessing Zeralia in battle, I understand why he's widely considered to be Tulial's greatest warrior. I've been saying Tuliala the whole time. Damn it, I need my glasses. Even though I'm currently wearing them. It is fortunate we vanquished the winged calamity Eric could inflict greater suffering upon these lands. Kono did well. A promise has promised too, don't you think? Thank God, I swear, if that was a pun, I'm going to slap you. I don't care if you're taller than me. Your poetic expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zeralia came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Sarelja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Zeralia. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If he hadn't slain Vali Garmanda, it wasn't only Urkopata at risk, there would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Agreed. Feats of Ice. Then Critic would suggest sharing the news of your victory. The Yakoi must still be anxious, wondering where and when Vali Garmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha knows as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Let's return. Hang on a minute. Where is everyone at exactly? Spoilers Echo. Got it. I'm surprised I managed to beat that thing without dying once. I was kind of messing up there at the second phase. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gerlifer. Gerferler. I've been saying Gerlifer the whole time. It's Gerferler. Good lord, what's wrong with me?
To the temple, then?
Yep.
That won't be necessary. Heroes of the hour.
Good lord, your voice is deep. Keep it. I'm so not used to it.
Vali Garmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
Can we play it on Spanish guitar?
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
Shit. So we won't be able to...
A second feat?
Feat of ice, I'm guessing.
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison.
And thanks to KuroZeraphimVT, that's not possible.
How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
Right, how are we supposed to earn the next keystone?
What more would we test, Zulmurwar? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jalja, then no one is.
Zeraja too.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Just like that. I guess with Valigarmanda slain, the feat of ice is pretty much pointless now. Just 2 left.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands.
Unfortunately.
He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokwi. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Look at him, a brother proud of his sister. Yeah, basically it's a good idea to come back now, huh, Zeraja?
Was never much of a talker, our brother.
Nope.
If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
It would be a good idea. Go to exchange and all.
I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Oh.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
It is, isn't it?
You woke Yamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yep.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
At least you're honorable.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, yes, please. Please. Give us some more intel on that.
Good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes. We have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
Damn.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
I wonder what goddess it could have been.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Book Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams. No dreamers.
That's kinda sad.
The forest? What do you mean?
Wait, forest?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
Oh.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Quite so.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt.
Fair enough.
Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
Prideful, isn't he? Well, there we have it. I don't think Vorpolur and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tulial. But that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today's proof of that. True. The promise of peace. Info will propose a course of action. I think it's time we return to Tulial. After scaling Tural's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. And how? In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. And the respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear for our cabins calling our names. Farewell for now. I'll come back here off screen to take care of the ether currents. Back to Tulial. Well, it didn't take so long to load. There we go. Seriously, why does a tribal city like this have such a boppin' jazz thing? I can't get over it. Let's go, everyone. We can meet back here later on. The rest we sell. We need it. I have a small errand to run into the city, so I'll leave you to recover. We'll be heading to the palace with Lamont. Lamont, did you hear me? Lost in our own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. Intended is standing by to unlock the cabin. Enjoy your stay. Lamont? The best way I know. Yes, he's in our own little head right now. I think I've actually ever been inside this thing. Got me just left, minus a light layer of dust. Yeah, I can imagine. I think I've actually even seen the inside of this cabin. Ooh, it's got a nice seaside view. I like that. Oh, it looks nice. Look at that, babe. Well, welcome at.
You have a moment?
For you? Sure.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So,
Uh-huh. Well, what is it? Are you really having a hard time finding the words right now? Oh.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
Is that really all? I mean...
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
That... Okay. Just walk, that's all you need. So be it. Pardon me for me. Oh, got foggy out here all of a sudden. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I can feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite spots in Tulial. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. Alright. We're gonna use Ethernet sword. There we go. Let's see, up there. Pesiwa, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? Oh, hello there. It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, you can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how could I not be encouraged? There's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. That'd be something to see. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Pesiwa. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Hello. Sorry, Kokozan. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Oh, that's good. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of. Sure. Could use a bit of respite from all the excitement. Damn, now this is a view.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of KuroZeraphimVT? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
Yep.
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
The Hanu, the Pelu. The Mobies. And the Yakoi. And our own people.
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and The music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
Nothing silly about it at all. That's the sort of thing I expect you to say. Whisper world like in Yakoi stream. Ideas are nice in theory. You wish for a world like in Yakoi's thing. Like Yakoi's dream.
With eternal life and no struggle or conflict, it's certainly an ideal worth striving for. Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start.
Yeah, it does.
So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness. It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
As if you had to ask.
Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
That was nice. One of the few moments of sleep we ever actually get. We've been needing this for a while. Oh, that was a nice sleep. It's been a long time since I had one without nightmares. Foggy day out still. Oh well. Time to start today. Get back to the rite of succession. You look to be in good spirits. I assume you released your time is well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us. Indeed it will. Peaceful intentions. Dark mahogany weapon caliber. Leap to Yaktel. I'm sure the others will be a long sword leap. I do hope everyone has rested well. I'm sure they did. Oh, I did. Finally had to sleep without nightmares of Xenos for once. It's nice to get those. Or not get those. You know what I mean. Now that we've refreshed ourselves somewhat, let's consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zeraja and Kona have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Wilclamette would be equal with them but for KuroZeraphimVT's thievery, which has left us one sort. A conniving braggart didn't even so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can secretly steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what is mine. This I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if KuroZeraphimVT's unleashing of Valigarmanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting this rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. Yikes. Can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of the Repast and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostiles between Malja and Jibaral in the forest of Yaktia, specifically near a village called Ikbarax. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. So it'll be a homecoming then. Where the Lay of Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servants, but little more than that. The Oyster has a similar tale. The explorer, Kenton Ram, befriended a 2-headed king known as the Autarch, I guess, before commencing his travels across Tural. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least that is the commonly held belief. The 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so this Kenton Ram fellow must have come to Tuliao. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yakoi architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autarch, didn't you? The Keteram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tural, once upon a time, and the seat of the Malja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbarax. And all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. Yep. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding from one of Kona's balloons? They can't be any worse than Sips, can they? So it'll be fine. Hopefully. Well, let's head on our way then. It's a dirigible landing. It'll be fine. Just fine. How exciting. The design of Turali dirigibles intrigues me. I must know how to perform compared to Eurasian airships. Alphanos geeking out. For as much as I wish we could ignore them, KuroZeraphimVT is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. Yaktel. Where the Yakoi dreamt of the Golden City. Ready to leave when you are. Next flight to Yaktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yaktail? Yep. Are you ready? Bags packed and their goodbyes said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Sir. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand just until I settle my nerves? Of course. You're the nicest person I ever met, Koko-san. I'll try not to caress your hand. Please do. Especially considering my hand is much smaller than yours. Yes, yes. Third promise. Just a moment. Wait. Mablue? What are you doing out here? Mablue and Tobly. Of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Yep, because he's stalling. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Krau's earring. Oh! Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yaktaral as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign maid he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign maid wearing this earring could only be my grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yaktail, to where it seems you're already bound. Yep. Good luck. Then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather here, or yet another discovery to look forward to? Yep. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the ride. Thanks. I won't let you down. I've just got to board this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Let's call for passengers to Yaktail. We best be off then. I really hope she wins. Yaktail will test her mettle, without a doubt. The next Dawn Servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. Oh, that sounds ominous. Ooh, I like how this place looks.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktail. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
Well, he's not getting seasick.
It is here, where the Shepral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Yaktail. Yaktail. We're here. Yeah, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumautka.
Very lush.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
Huh?
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said. And after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion.
Oh.
Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
Got it, welcome, Matt.
It was one time.
We're never letting her that. She's never letting that go.
Community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by.
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right.
Then.
I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Right. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you keep someone in sight at all times. Right. I think about my umbrella. There's already an ether current this close by. Around southwest. Which is likely where we're headed. Like it should be around here. Yep, right there. First one for this area. Next one is how far? So we went to Yalm's north. We'll have to backtrack through that another day. Ah, evil vegetation, leave me alone. Be right back, you guys. Okay, there we go. Good, everyone's accounted for. Iqbarax is up ahead. Let's be on our way. This sounds like travel music here. All Kanato's this deep, I wonder. Damn. Just so you know, I shall be very cross if you pushed me. I wouldn't dare dream of it. Because I know you would kill me if I did. I've fallen into high tide harbor enough times to be a professional diver. There's no way I'd fall into something like this on accident. What's so blue about this forest? You'll see. The info was not exaggerating about the Kanates. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully, we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Agreed. Village of the Hunt. Wuklamat's attention is divided between the perilously deep Kenote and Iqbarax. We need to head on in? Yep. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. Dead promise in her return, I presume. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars, at the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. Everyone? And who might that be? There is but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. What do you mean by everyone? Like the whole village? Looks like Zeralta's already here. And Kona. And KuroZeraphim.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
Yeah, great to see you too, Zeralta. Shut the hell up.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As Ibras Rash, I have the honor of serving as a lector on behalf of my people.
Ibras Rash.
As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival.
Oh, all 4 of them need to be here?
Third promise. If you would please join us.
Hey, you too?
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
Oh. You have to work together now?
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner.
Please let us team up with Kona. Or at least
Teams will be
Zeralta.
decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Oh crap. Please let luck be in our favor. Please let luck be in our favor. Don't put us with
Twelve
KuroZeraphim.
forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Oh, you and me both. I'm wholly prepared to swap to Machinist right now.
Claimants, please present your colors.
Please give us Kona. Please let me Kona. Please tell me Kona.
I have red.
Please give us red. Please let us have red.
Blue.
Please let us have red.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Please. Oh, thank goodness!
Which means...
Oh, thank goodness!
Together again, as fate would have it.
Oh, this was the best outcome.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Zeralta and KuroZeraphim.
Not the one-hit.
We'll be able to use your tricks this time.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Bibil.
Oh, it's a cooking contest. We are definitely winning this. You expect those 2 to handle
And now
cooking?
we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
You expect those 2 to handle cooking? Oh, please.
So it might seem,
We got
but
this.
there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
True. There's gotta be more to it.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
I'm going to slap you again if you say that.
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat,
Cultural exchange,
few
maybe?
things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
True.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living.
Indeed it have.
So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
Yep.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along?
A ruler cannot rule unless they understand their people. They understand
A leader
their
with
people.
his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation,
And
not
here we go
adhering
again.
to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
And again with the innovation thing.
The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster.
Understood.
Let the feat of repast begin.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
One way to find out. Those two forced to work together. That'll be fun. For the pairings to be thus decided, the stars align for us indeed. Agreed. As much as I would love to defeat you all in a high-stakes culinary battle, I couldn't have asked for better allies. You got lucky this time, Dankred. Do you suppose the first promise and KuroZeraphim will wear matching aprons? Ideally hope so. I doubt it. Only 2 claimants can receive keystones from this feat. Intimidating perhaps, but irrelevant. We shall prevail. The second promise will no doubt have thoughts on how best to proceed. Let us ask for his perspective. The first promise and KuroZeraphim are formidable in the field, but in the kitchen, I think the odds are in our favor. I consider myself a connoisseur of all things tasty and Tirali, but this is the first I've heard of Shibruk Bibil. How fortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated KuroZeraphim's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Of course you do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. And here we go. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6. The 2 claimants, Saraja and Bakulja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9. That's 3 more people we can mobilize. With tasks suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy! Well, we mustn't get overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Zebrak Pibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. True. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Zerbral people. Let us gather here once we've seen what clues this village has to offer. Time for more investigative work. Search for clues in each brax. Or each bras. Each bras? I think it's each bras. Hard to say. First, I'm getting to this ether right before I forget. Not to mention, where's the alpaca key too, just in case. Yeah, I'll find him later. So you hope you go, Guardian. We have to cut our losses and head to Momok. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think you won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we're taken from the house cat before. How difficult could a second time be? Ahem! What are you looking at, Sutlooker? Mind your own business! Try anything else and it's gonna be my sword up your asses! I think they learned, but nope. Don't think there's anything down there. Ooh, global spices. There's something including there. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in the basket. That one is called Akiote, or Atiote, when you want to. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but its medicinal benefits are significant as well. I think he's trying to throw me off a bit, but I think that's what we need for the dish. The recipe for Zebrak Pibil? I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Uruk himself. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Iparak to be had at the markets. Ah. Thank you kindly. What is happening there? Looks like a wrestling match. Cool. Zoom in a bit. Yeah, the next clue should be around here. And that's my equipment. Equipment's good. A bright banana peel. Should I add a banana to this too? That is a very bright banana peel, dang! An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no, it appears I've gone dropped my Jatika banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam ensuing from my underground oven. There's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves to your cooking. They really are trying to give us hints without trying to tell us the exact ingredients. I like that. They want to make this fair, but don't want to make it too hard. I like that. I like it. Let's wait for the others. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about Zebra People? Good lord, that's a tongue twister. True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might have stapled this. An observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. The lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Zebra People. But one in particular she attributed to all common Zebral dishes, akiote, she called it. Let's see. Then if Zebra People is indeed a dish of ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we have confirmed our first ingredients. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in the leaf of najul or banana in certain localities. It would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you? Sizzling slab of beef. It smells so good I could practically taste it. But really, he broke without a doubt. That's what it be. As would be expected of a dish called Zebra People, indeed. So to summarize, the dish is one of ibrak, flavored with a combination of spices that includes akiote, and steamed underground within najul or banana leaves. Even our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a temple cuisine, the ingredients will be close at hand, which is why Dankford and I scouted the surrounding forest while you all were exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and raw ibrak, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Leave it to a master cleaner. I mean, you kinda are at this point. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. I too should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Alright then. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lead someone to suitable ibrak if they will perform the requisite deed. My goodness, my tongue won't work with me today. Alize? As for the najul leaves, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much on my own. Do you want to find the najul? Why do I keep saying najul in these parts? They only grow in the Jatika parkland forest far below these. Just an excursion may be time consuming. Perhaps you should try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with locals after all. Lamati, Kokozan, if you would accompany me on my errand. Sir. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let us be about our task then. Come on, let's go and get those najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. Of course, that's what you're excited for. The history of violence. Oh dear. Kona has the look of a man intent on fighting bananas. Which we'll be doing next time, because good lord almighty, we're getting 3.5 hours into this, and I am tired, I am hungry, and we have done with a lot of excitement in one afternoon. So I think it's time to cut it off for here. Oh man, how is KuroZeraphimVT even allowed to even still participate in the Rider's succession at this point? And again, ZeraphimVT still doesn't seem all there, but I could be wrong at this point. But now this time, it's going to be hard for him to do any schemes this time around. We're working together with Kona, and we're just making some food. And I doubt he has any culinary expertise. So, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. I will catch you all this Thursday for Star Wars: The Old Republic as we head to Nar Shaddaa on our journey as a Sith Inquisitor. Until then, stay safe and be well, Cypers.